welcome to G.T.M Farm and Rabbitry. I wanted to do a quick video here showing you how I get my brooder set up for the quail that are coming home in a few days. It's gonna be real quick. It's not a complicated process. Alright, so let me show you what I have for supplies real quick. So first of all, I have this base here. It screws into a quart mason jar, and then there you go. That is the water. And we have these marbles that we're going to put into it because otherwise quail, and actually other chicks too, like chickens will also drown themselves in it. They're just not the brightest creatures. We also have this feeder. It's a no spill feeder, but we're not going to use this today. I just wanted to show you what we had. We got them both on Etsy. They're actually 3D printed. Not the tote, obviously, but the little feeding inlets and then this purple base are 3D printed from an Etsy store, and yeah, so that was just the best option for us at the time. I'm gonna have to go get a chick feeder tomorrow because I don't have one. That's what I'll use when they're grown up, but for now we're going to have to use a chick one. Now I also have these little wooden planks from the dollar store. I think they're just pine. But I saw a video on YouTube, I don't remember who it was, but they recommended putting the food and water on planks, partially to help keep it cleaner, because quail are really messy and they'll get shavings into everything. But I'm sorry if you hear my cat in the background. He's not a fan of being closed out of this room. So the next and probably most important thing we have here is a heating plate. So these are the legs, and they're adjustable, and then the plate itself is in here. A lot of people use heating lamps still, but they're such a fire hazard, I really don't want to risk it, and this should do the job just as well and be a lot safer for our house and, you know, our kids. So then we also have this bin. This is what they're going to go in. This is a 90-quart bin. And we're not getting a ton of chicks. We're only getting, I haven't even decided on the final number. It's somewhere between 8 and 12. So they should be okay in this bin for now. Okay, so we have our bin. And I have read that you should have newspaper or paper towels on the bottom, because it makes it easier for cleanup at the end. So there's that little local newspaper. And then we want just a nice fine layer of pine bedding, and I'm using these Tractor Supply pine shavings. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed, and it's not the most efficient way to do things, but I wanted to show you guys how we're getting it set up. I'm not going to put a ton of this in here. They are so small, I'm worried if I put too much, they just kind of get confused. And then here is our heat plate. Like I mentioned, it's adjustable, and I put it at pretty much the lowest possible level. I might adjust that when they come, it just depends on their comfort. Then we will have this plank. Ugh, this brooder is feeling a little small. I might need to make a bigger one. We'll have to see how it goes. But quail chicks are so tiny, they're like this. At least when they're new. So then the water will go right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The food and water will go there, and that's it. That's going to be the whole brooder. Then we actually have this, it's 1/2-inch hardware cloth on a big wooden frame, and we picked it up for free off Facebook. There were 4 panels, and it was somebody's chicken run. So we grabbed it, and we've found it pretty useful so far. We used it to cover the baby bunnies when we had to bring them inside for a night, and now it's going to cover the quail. And maybe a bigger brooder, depending on how things go, because this does seem pretty small for them. If they're done in the brooder, they're going to move to our more long-term setups, and since we're new to doing this, we don't really want to invest a ton of money in case we don't enjoy it or don't like the taste of quail or quail eggs. So for now, what we're doing is we're using converted dog crates, and I have seen a few other YouTubers do this with success, so I'm not too worried about that, but I just wanted to show you what we got. This is Coloplast. We got a piece that was 48 by 24 at the Ace Hardware that's near us for $8.98 or something like that. And you only need about 4 inches on the sides just to keep the litter in when they're in the dog crates. So you can definitely get multiple dog crates worth out of just the one piece. Of course, this isn't the full length. This is just leftover. I used part of it to make a litter tray for the rabbits, actually. Anyways, just wanted to give you a little peek into what we were doing and how we're going to have it set up. I can't wait to bring home my quail. I'm hoping it's tomorrow, but it might not be for a few more days. So we will just have to wait and see. And of course, I'll update you guys when they come home because I absolutely can't wait to share them with you. So this is what we ended up going with for the brooder. This is a very large plastic bin. Sorry about the stuff on this frame. We have 2 kittens and they're constantly trying to get into it, so I didn't want to leave it open. You can see that the heat plate is turned on. You're supposed to give it 2 hours to warm up, it said. I don't know if you've seen much about heat plates, but the way that they work is they're supposed to be warm like a mother hen, so they have to be able to touch them. So I have this lowered all the way down, and I'll lift it if I need to. It has adjustable legs. So yeah, this is about twice the size of the other one we were using, and I hope it'll work out well. It was actually just like a discounted one from the holidays. I was able to get at Lowe's. We had a gift card, so 64 gallons, 242 liters. And yeah, that's about it. Going to get the quail in like an hour, so I'm really excited about that. And then they can go in here and enjoy their new home.